A lot of people, YouTubers, may again for another review. As you can see, what in the background, because I've done, I think, all the series of the Transformers Prime figures except Knockout, Arachnid. That Arachnid figure looks horrible anyway. To get started the video today, we gotta do the Beast Hunters. This is predaking. This is the big Voyager class one. Before we start going on, I actually love predaking. He's a badass. I don't know why this keeps happening. If anyone can tell me why that is so loose, I thank you anyway. If whoever can help me with that. Anyway, let's get on with the weaponry first. In the Dragon mode, it are the two cannons it comes with, and if you flick them so far, they'll flick out the missile. I actually like the mold of the head, as you can see. There's the mold in there, quite nice. I'm gonna regret doing this mode. Apparently, this is called the Hydra Fire. I don't like it. Oops. Oops, spat out the other missile. There is the Hydra Fire, the two heads it comes with, plugged onto predaking. It doesn't look nice. I don't know why they actually bothered putting these with him. But anyway, they can actually combine into a cannon for predaking in his robot mode. But you have to get the gears right. You can do that. Alright, let's get on with the figures then. Predaking, as we all know, is a G1 character that's a combiner as well. In Prime, he is a big fuck up dragon. And he's the first dragon we actually see in Beast Hunters. He's the first dragon we actually see, and he's not intelligent as shit, but he's actually intelligent after he gets a couple of stuff done. But anyway, he gets correct. The story on him is he's being created by Shockwave by some fossils from Predacons, as they actually had in the war. In the G1, apparently in the G1 days, or when the war was going on, and Shockwave found his bones, and now Megatron had a clone of a Predacon, and he's learning. They've got other bones for some other characters that are probably not going to be brought out yet into the show. But until then, we'll wait. But Shockwave is working on it. Honestly, if you've watched the episode, he's a badass. He is. He makes Starscream look like a right tit. Sorry for my language, kids. It makes him look like a right fool. But anyway, he uses Dragon mode. You got a bit of Cybertronium right on his leg. I think it's the same on the opposite leg. Yeah, a little bit. Number. And you get a bit of Cybertronium right on the wing here. And even in the inner wing here as well. And even on the side. On the packaging, it shows this bit here. This little bit here. Painted black. Even including that a bit here. I don't understand why they didn't actually paint it, but anyway, detail on this is quite nice. I like the detail on the tail. The detail on the tail is quite nice. As you can see, it is a great figure. I love this figure to pieces. But anyway, let's get on with the transformation. First, what you want to do is you want to bring these wings forward, because we're going to do with the legs. You're probably going to guess, are these the legs? No. Not exactly the legs, but if you pull this up and pull that down, pull and slide that out. I do not show this in the transformation. You're supposed to leave it on and put it onto his back. I don't do that because it makes it look ugly in the back, and I don't really want to stress these little plastic horn bits. Anyway, what you want to do is slide that out, and then you get a weapon later. But you want to pull these out straight forward, like this. Pull this little bit here, put it right in. Rotate the waist. Let's put the arms up for a minute, and then you want to put these to these like this. Grab the feet, and this one you actually want to rotate it like that. Rotate it in, and I think you have to rotate that. You can rotate that up, or you can leave it as that, like that. Fold down the toe, clip that in, fold that up. You don't really need on the I think it's the left side. You don't actually need to fold up the toe. You just do that, and then yeah, that's it. That's it for the feet. Now with the top half, you want to bring these wings back down and fold them out to the side for a minute, or you can put them down like this, or what. It doesn't really matter. You want to fold these up and rotate them down, and rotate the fist. Bring out the horn, like the little horn bits. Now with this bit, I actually find quite amusing. If I put the wings up for a minute, you're gonna open up the chest. Then make sure you have the mouth shut on Predaking's dragon mode head. You want to fold that back like that, and then the back. What you want to do is you want to rotate that. Rotate into the back of the figure, and then you have a little tab there and a little hole inside the chest piece. You basically pick that into. Then all you do is you wanna. What I do is I mainly just like do that to the back. Let me just straighten them out. And there you have Predaking. You're probably thinking, that's a small figure. No. RC's a small figure. And the Cyberverse figure is a small figure. That is not small. That is probably bigger than Optimus Prime is. Well, the Prime one. Not the new one. But anyway, let's get the weapons started. Here is the sword. This is just the bit that I took off earlier. Normally you would just you should take that out and put that onto the back. I don't like this bit. And then you get the cannon as well, and I'll show you what these do. With Predaking, you're supposed to be able to do this, but it looks ugly anyway. Hold it in his hand, but it makes it look like it's not actually holding it, but there's people who actually showed other ways of doing it, like if you show it into the side, it looks like it's holding it, but it isn't. But that's the sword. Anyway, let's put that into the slot thing. If you split the cannon in half, you can have them on the arms like that, or as I think some people like to do is combine and put it like. Yeah, and the joints on mine are really loose on the legs. I would have thought they'll put like a ratchet in them in that waist bit. Well, they're not in the waist, in the leg bit, but that can go on the arm. Articulation for this guy. You've got in dragon mode the legs can go up and down. No, I think they can go 106 degrees and bend at the knee. The front legs could bend like that and tilt the bit there and rotate 106 degrees at the top. In this mode, it's a little bit different. You've got a nice clicky joint here. You go out that far and back. If I can move the wing out of the way, back like that far. And then you got a knee joint there, and a rotational joint underneath. The head's got a ball joint. If you don't pull on the pull on the head bit, on this head bit, like this. Don't actually pull that, because it's gonna wreck the rubber in it. The wings, you can do whatever you please with it. You can open them up like that. You can bring them over the top. You can bring them down, and as I like to do is just fold them back like that. And then we got a little tilt here at the foot. And then, you got detail on this is lovely. It's lovely. I'm making words up now. You got a little bit of Cybertron right on the leg. You've got a bit of gold here. You got a bit of gold in the crotch piece. Nice orange here. A bit more Cybertronian right in this arm, and you got a bit up the top of the arm. The head. I love the head. I love the head. It's not. He has not got a big mouth. That's his mouth. That's his. Where my nail is right now is where his mouth. If you can kind of see it, because it kind of goes like that and goes down. You got gold predaking. Not predaking. Predacon symbol. But anyway, a lovely figure. Do I recommend picking this up? Yes. Only if you want a Predaking or a Beast format, I'll pick this up. I haven't got no Beast formats since I picked up him and Laserback. Since I picked up them two, I love them. I love them to pieces. Predaking and Laserback, main ones I like. Laserback is a bit small, but he kind of pulls it off a little bit. But anyway, there was the review of Transformers Prime Beast Hunters Predaking. I hope you liked the review. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Do not forget to check out my Twitter. See you for another review. Bye.